Well, they're different. Well, Zack Snyder stated like he would have destroyed the planet if Superman didn't stop him.
How would he destroy the planet? You can destroy the surface.
He just said he had planet levels of
over
energy.
time. Destroying a planet over time don't make you planetary. And the way Doomsday was going about destroying things, it literally looks like he was going to destroy the shit over time.
I don't think. I mean,
He was
I don't think that's like consistent.
And shit like that. Like he was taking out areas one by one.
Okay, I don't think it's so. You can look at my thing. It shows like the moon that he destroyed, and like it's like eviscerated like that. And then if Steppenwolf scales to that Doomsday, because that Doomsday is like a clone of the original, right?
But like I said, like this is from both of them fighting.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. It was from both of them fighting.
Okay, no.
They destroyed the body.
No, it's not. Okay, I'll show you. I'll show you
when they were fighting.
I'll show you the statement.
It's literally from when they were fighting.
No, it's not. I'll just show you the statement. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I just misread it. I don't know. It just says Steppenwolf survived a battle with Doomsday. That doesn't say they both destroyed the moon.
He is aside from his immortality. I mean, yeah, it doesn't even describe to us how the moon was destroyed.
Well, we've seen it destroyed, like it's obliterated. Right,
but we don't know. Like I said, both of them were on the moon fighting.
Wait.
Could have been active. We don't know which one of them destroyed the moon.
Active. There's nothing. There's no proof that they were both on the moon fighting. There's no proof of that.
Can you read your own book? It quite literally said he survived a battle with Doomsday on the moon.
Where's the moon part?
He survived the battle?
It just says survived a battle with Doomsday. There's no moon in this entire thing.
Okay, so who was fighting on the moon?
Why were they fighting on the moon?
Who destroyed the moon?
Doomsday did.
You don't say Doomsday destroyed the moon.
Steppenwolf, no. Zack Snyder in like the Batman versus Superman, the launch party said he destroyed Krypton's moon, and the moon I showed you was in the Snyder cut. Was Krypton's moon?
Say Doomsday destroyed the moon.
In the watch party.
That's what I was asking you for. I was saying, where did it state Doomsday destroyed the moon?
In the watch party for Batman versus Superman, he said Doomsday destroyed the moon.
He never said that.
Yeah. Okay, I'll just find it then.
That's literally what I asked you to do the first time.
Because he just said it verbally in the watch party. He didn't say. Okay, that's fine. I'll just go find it real quick.
Arguing for Steppenwolf being stronger is just who was arguing for? I think Doomsday beat Steppenwolf. What are you talking about?
But like
Steppenwolf being stronger. What?
But let's just say before I find it.
I'm saying that this nigga. I'm saying this nigga's not moon level.
Well, I don't understand why you put the prerequisite that they're both on the moon fighting. I don't understand that.
Where else did they fight?
What do you? If one person said a character destroyed the moon,
the battle. Doomsday and Steppenwolf. Steppenwolf survived the battle.
Wait, no. Active.
And then the moon was destroyed.
Active. No. Hold on. Let's say it like this. Let's say. This is a great example. Let's say it was stated that Thor shook. No. Let me finish. Let's say it was stated that Thor was able to shake Jotunheim. Right?
That wasn't stated.
And that. Yeah, it was.
It wasn't stated for Doomsday.
Okay. But my whole point. Can you let me finish? Can you get a sense?
You can pull up where it stated he destroyed the moon.
Can you let me finish my point real quick?
You can pull up where it stated he destroyed the moon. That's what
Active. I am right now. It's just gonna take me a second.
So pull it up.
So what I'm trying to say. Even if I showed you the feat of them fighting each other, why are you presupposing that they were on the moon when they did that?
Because they were on the moon. Can you prove they weren't?
What? That's your burden to prove that they are. You're presupposing that they were fighting on the moon.
If they were fighting on Earth, then the Justice League would intercept it.
Why would they be fighting on? Why are they fighting? We don't know where they're fighting.
The niggas is describing Krypton's moon, when they were fighting, and then they bring up the moon being destroyed afterwards. Connect the dots. Use some critical thinking and some common sense.
At the end of the film.
And again, prove that Doomsday destroyed this moon.
Can you before the uncle of the universe's greatest villain, Darkseid, and the member of his elite force, Steppenwolf, survived a battle with Doomsday? That should just tell you how powerful he is. It never states Krypton's moon in that in that scan at all. That's what I don't get. Why you're saying like the moon was involved? I just don't understand that part.
Yeah, where did it say Doomsday destroyed the moon by itself?
Yeah, I'll just find the.
But so far, the movie scales nowhere. He scales to wall level. You don't need to scale to wall level.
Well, no. Okay. I should find it now. We know at least he's like. We know Superman like lowball is country level because he was able to stop like a massive earthquake.
Yeah, earthquake can shake a town. Why that country?
Well, he moved a tectonic plate.
Which can range from many different sizes.
Well, the force required to like move a tectonic plate and then like neutralize that force. Even if you average it out, like even if you use the average tectonic plate, that was calced at like country level. But that shouldn't matter because Thor scales to multi-continental in his first movie.
Yeah, he doesn't clear. Maybe in his dreams, he might.
I got it. You see it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see it.
Okay. So I just think it's consistent because Wonder Woman fights the Steppenwolf that fought the Doomsday that destroyed the moon, and they're relative to each other, right? So Steppenwolf would be moon level if he can fight Doomsday, and that's consistent if Zack Snyder stated that Doomsday could destroy the planet in Batman vs Superman as well. And if Steppenwolf and Doomsday both on separate occasions have been stated to have planet busting are called war destroyers or we're going to destroy the planet, I feel like that's pretty consistent. And then I think Blue Beetle scales under Superman, who was stated he could obliterate planets, and it was shown to obliterate planets. And then The Rock, who's an executive producer on the Black Adam movie, says that Superman and Black Adam are the strongest forces in the universe. So I just think they would have to scale above. And I think they would have to scale above. And Superman's way stronger in general. So him being planetary, I think it's just like consistent along the board.
My bad, I got a phone call.
You're good.
Did he say when he said that he destroyed him?
Yeah, I showed you the clip.
Okay. I mean, all right. So right. Even if the nigga is even if he's moon level, I think the Hulk is planetary.
Why is he planetary?
Because he was able to damn near knock out Loki, and Loki was able to take the Bifrost explosion, which can destroy a planet, and not only destroy a planet but create a black hole.
Was it stated to destroy a planet?
The Bifrost, it was going to destroy the entirety of Jotunheim, which is a planet. And regardless, like when the explosion went off, it created a black hole, which means it's potent enough to make black holes. That damn near star level.
That's fine. I just think I could just argue like Doomsday was also stated he was going to destroy the planet. So like I could just be like, so they both have the similar statements. So let's just say they scale to each other. Doomsday has a crazy healing
Nah,
factor.
that nigga said the moon. You ain't about to jump to a plane. That nigga said the moon.
I'll find I also find the thing where he says that Doomsday was going to destroy the planet. Then
destroy the planet. I ain't gonna lie, the nigga not creating no black hole. He ain't creating no black hole. He ain't doing that.
Well, Superman was. I don't think that really matters.
Gang, if you
like
a black hole, that shit is star level. And the Hulk is way stronger than Loki. Way stronger.
Well, Loki.
Like,
Well, that's the thing. Loki didn't survive a black hole because we know he would have. Like he would have died from the one in Dark World. So obviously he doesn't scale to that consistently.
he wouldn't have died. There's nothing that say he would have died. He would have went through it, but nothing say he would have died. Thor obviously don't want his brother to go through a black hole.
Well,
but we see the nigga. We see in the first Thor movie, he fell through that black hole, went inside of it to a different galaxy. So the nigga did survive going through a black hole with his raw durability. He came out of that shit with minor injuries on his face.
Thor did?
No, Loki. He came out of that shit with like barely any injuries at all. Like we see his face looks a little bit deformed at the end of the movie, but that's about it.
From the black hole?
Yeah, from when he fell in the black hole when he tried to, what himself.
Can you show me the clip? I haven't seen that movie in like forever.
Which one?
I have him just.
You talking about when he falls in the hole?
Yeah.
All right.
I believe you. I just haven't seen that movie in like literally forever.
I got you. Yeah, you gotta go back and watch one of the best MCU movies. I don't know what you're doing with yourself.
Is it Dark World?
Nah, it's the first Thor movie.
Oh, okay. The first one, yeah, the first one's actually.
You don't remember the scene like that, like when nigga said Loki, no, that nigga fell, no, hit one of them jumps. I'm gonna pull it up. Hold up.
I just remember the first Thor movie. I just remember like the best feats were like him shaking like Jotunheim and stuff.
Yeah, that's the main one. But since you got this nigga the moon level, that shit ain't gonna cut it. Since you got this nigga the moon level, I ain't gonna lie. You the first nigga who came up here giving this nigga some solid fucking feats.
I know. Well, it's just because like a lot of people just don't know. I used to think they were fodder, and then I was like, oh, okay. If you actually like look at the source material, and you can get them kind of high.
Yeah. Yeah, he went in that shit, and then we see like after this scene later in the movie, he goes to Earth. Well, no, after the scene, after he falls through that shit, it said that Thanos found him, floating around, and then they captured him, and he was sent to Earth.
Okay, I feel like it's kind of weird. Is that like it looks like a worm. It didn't look like a black hole or like a singularity. It looks like a portal, like a wormhole. Because like the one in Dark World looked like a black hole.
It comes from a big ass explosion, which means, and then the explosion, the hole wasn't there until a big ass Bifrost explosion, which means the hole was blown through space and time.
When Loki was hit by like the Bifrost explosion the first time, did he get like knocked out? Like he was probably severely injured from that, right?
No, literally, him and Thor quite literally no-sold that shit.
Okay.
I can pull that up too. He got hit with that shit, and him and Thor got up without a scratch on their helmet.
I think like Hulk gets pretty like banged up from like Mjolnir attacks, which would scale like from multi-continental if he shook a planet to like small planetary. So like I feel like Doomsday's in that range where he would be able to hurt him. So like I feel like if their physicals are like the problem with Hulk,
I think Thor is the problem is though Thor, he would scale above Loki, way above Loki. The fact that Hulk could do that to not Hulk, the fact that Thor could do that to Hulk, but Loki can't do shit to Hulk. That show you like Thor is on a whole different level. That's one feat that I use for Thor, but Thor is way stronger than that.
Well, like I just think like in that movie Thor's AP, I thought it would just be around multi-continental because he just shook a planet.
Yeah, I mean that's one of the like a lot of people they don't use the Loki feat. Niggas don't be scaling Loki like that. But if you scale Loki,
I guess I would just argue. I just could argue like Loki's durability is just high, and then but like Thor's AP is only like multi-continental. Like maybe his durability just scales higher than his like AP or something. That's what I was.
I mean, but even if we wanted to say that though, Thor has shown he can like, heavily damage Loki. And then like on top of that, right? Like that's like even if we don't want to use Thor. My whole argument is based off the fact that that Hulk is drastically stronger than Loki. Like he damn near knocked Loki out, and it's to the point where in Ragnarok, Loki is terrified of the Hulk. He's horrified of him.
I guess my problem is that like Loki was being staggered by like Captain America and like the Avengers movie. And then like I don't think Iron Man
I remember that fight. And from what I remember, like I remember seeing Captain America punches Loki in the face, and Loki was giving this nigga the look like Perfect Cell gave to Krillin when Krillin punched him. Like, bitch, please, the fuck is that gonna do? Like he hit the nigga, and the nigga didn't even move. He was like, oh, okay, that didn't hurt. And then Loki hits Cap and sends a nigga flying.
Well, yeah, but then
I think they accurately show us like, and then like Loki is like toying with the Captain America. Like he got this man on the ground talking about some like he's toying with him.
He still gets kind of staggered though, but I just think okay. So wait, you get Loki to. I don't like that because like my problem is okay. But here's my one thing: is like Loki was actively pissing himself when he was like being pulled into the black hole in the second movie. So then like in the first movie, it's like oh he can tank a black hole, but then the second movie he's like scared to do the same feat again. I would just think like the first one maybe that black hole. Because like that one, it looks like like I mean, it doesn't look like it's a single like nothing is being sucked in like to the severely like the second movie.
No. Previously, earlier in the clip, I just fast forwarded. Earlier in the clip, we do see like I don't know if it looked like a star. It did look like a star. I'm not gonna say it 100% is one, but it was like a big ass yellow ball being pulled inside that hole. And as far as for like the second Thor movie. Loki, like he don't want to like even if you can take something, the shit probably still hurt. Like I said, we see his face was fucked up and it was kind of deformed at the end of that movie. So the shit does hurt him, and also it's gonna send him somewhere completely different. So he probably don't want to be scattered across a different universe and go through that. And it's not like he's saying, "Yo, like I'm gonna die." Like no, you just like an attack is gonna hurt you. That don't mean you don't scale to it necessarily.
Well, I guess I would just argue that like that's like an upper echelon of Loki's durability at that time. So like if he gets hit by a star level attack, he gets knocked out or like almost dies. And then like Hulk, I don't think he means like he scales his AP directly to that because like even when he's throwing Loki around, like Loki, he seems like he's intact. Like obviously he's hurt from Hulk's attacks, but he's like he's just kind of. I don't think Hulk
he can't even move.
Overpower him. Yeah, but he literally he's not like injuries. It's not like his arm is broken or nothing. No, he walked after that because we see in Endgame like he's like getting walked down from like the stairs. Like he seems fine, and he's like still able to talk. He's not like bleeding. Like he can like walk.
I'm talking about not Endgame. I'm talking about in the first event when he was getting smashed. He was laying there. He was like the Hulk knocked him out.
That's
for a few
my point.
Seconds.
Because in Endgame we go back in time to see like after the